Firstly, Happy New Year, everyone, and I wish you all the best in 2024, and hopefully this year will be a positive and lucrative one for all of us. In the next few weeks, our 10 months of hard work will be unveiled to all of you with our new website, which will be one of the best watch websites that exists and will be completely connected to our inventory at all times. We will announce this when it's live very soon. We are starting the new year with Longines, which was the breakout brand of last year, and they hit home runs with many different models. Now we have the redesigned fan favorite, the Legend Diver, which was inspired by a watch from 1959. And folks, this company actually listens to you, since it made the lugs much shorter, case smaller, and gave us a beads of rice style bracelet, amongst other great features. Is Longines the company to get behind at this point, or will you not care about this comprehensively packaged timepiece? Let's find out. What's up, everyone? It's Chris with the Little Treasury Channel. Welcome back. This is where we bring you original and in-depth watch content at least once per week. If you haven't already, please make sure to hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell to be alerted as soon as we upload. I'm from Little Treasury Jewelers, which is located in Gambrills, Maryland. And it's where you go when you're in the know. As always, the watches that I review are for sale and can be purchased, so please see the description below to contact us. If you're just joining us now, I'll go over the watch's detailed measurements and features, and then I'll offer my personal opinion at the end. In our last video, I reviewed the Seiko Landmaster SLA-071, which I found to be a striking timepiece with its very well finished blue dial and titanium construction. It also has the 8L35 movement and only comes in at $2,600, which is very reasonable. Wrist check time, I'm wearing my Longines Hydro Conquest chronograph, which was actually my first luxury watch that I picked up over 10 years ago. I still really enjoy wearing this piece, and it's a testimony to Longines that I haven't even had to service it yet, and it's still keeping great time. Now tell me which watch you're wearing while you're watching the video, and make sure to tell me why. Now let's get on to the features. The Longines Legend Diver has a 39mm case width, a 13.3mm thickness, a 46.9mm lug-to-lug, a 20mm lug width, a 35.2mm crystal diameter, and it weighs in at 140.71 grams. The case is made out of stainless steel and has high polish on the top of the lugs with brush finish on the sides. Two screw-down crowns can be found at the right side, with the top one at the 2 position for adjusting the inner rotating bezel, and the other one at the 4 position for setting the time. Both have a crosshatch pattern at the tip. The sapphire crystal is slightly domed and is box style, and it protrudes above the case. The dial is in blue and has what Longines calls a 3D effect, separating it from the inner rotating bezel and adding depth. The inner rotating bezel has Arabic numerals for the 15, 40, and 45 positions, stick markers for the other 5-minute intervals, and dots for every minute in between, plus an open triangle at the 12, all in white. The 12, 3, 6, and 9 markers are Arabic numerals with a rectangle next to each in white, and you have segmented rectangular markers for the other hours and thinner rectangles for the minutes. Longines and the Longines winged hourglass logo can be found at the top middle portion in white. The hour hand is arrow style and the minute hand is sword style, both in silver tone, with a silver toned lined second hand that has a kite accent near the tip. Automatic and cursive white can be found at the bottom middle portion. The loom is very sophisticated on this piece and has green for all of the hour markers and blue accents on each, with a green hour hand and blue minute hand and second hand. It also has green loom for the triangle on the inner rotating bezel. The case back is closed and actually has a diver in the center with the Longines Legend Diver on his wrist. Very similarly to the Omega Naiad lock, these case backs will always be aligned perfectly. The movement is the L888.6 caliber, which is based off of the ETA A31.L11 movement. So since Longines and ETA are owned by Swatch, you could say that this is in-house. It beats at 25,200 beats per hour, has a 72-hour power reserve, a silicone balance spring, and is chronometer certified to be between losing 4 and gaining 6 seconds per day. The bracelet steals the show here and is beads of rice style with brushed outer links and high polished beads of rice center links. It has a folding pusher clasp with 4 clicks of spring bar micro adjust. The Longines new Legend Diver is 300 meter water resistant, is part of Longines standard lineup, and can be yours for $3,200. Now for my personal opinion. I'm a big fan of Longines in general, and this Legend Diver really doesn't disappoint. It's like they listen to feedback and actually learn from it. And people complained about the lugs being too long on the previous models, and now they're perfect. The case is smaller now, and it looks amazing on my 6.5-inch wrist. Also, the bracelet is superb, although I've really never cared about the beads of rice style, although many people really like it. It really is a good pairing with this timepiece, I must say. I like the attention to detail paid to this piece, with the diver on the back wearing this watch, and always being aligned perfectly. I can see this piece fitting into many collections since it is elegant enough and thin enough to be worn as a dress watch, but also sporty enough to be a dive/casual wear, especially if you put this on a NATO or rubber strap instead of the bracelet. I'll recommend this piece to anyone who wants an all-around great timepiece to fit into your collection, and one that will just feel like it was made with all of the options that you love in mind. Thanks for watching today, everyone. I really hope that you enjoyed the video. And of course, if you did, please make sure to hit that subscribe button, give this video a like, and share with all of your friends and your family members too. I look forward to seeing you next video.